All right, welcome to a market recap. Just do a quick follow-up on my midday update. And since the market closed for a little bit over 1 hour, I thought I'd just do a quick recap and see what has the market done, since the midday update. So let's go and take a look at the closing stat. Let's go and look at the crude oil. It closed up at 24 cents at 53.90, and gold is down $8.70, closed at 13.10.50. And on the ES closed down 3.25 point at 27.75. The NQ closed 19.25 point at 69.88.75, and the Russell closed down 70 cents at 1517.70. Right, and in the cash index, the Dow Jones Industrial closed down a little bit over 21 point at 25,390.30. And the S&P 500 closed down a little bit over 6 point and closed at 2731.61. The Nasdaq 100 down 25 point, nearly 26 point at 6997.62. And the Russell 2000 is down 2.2 point. Okay, and this closed at 1518.02. The Nasdaq Composite down close to 27 point, closed at 7375.28, and the Dow Jones Transportation closed down nearly 21 point at 10,229.89. Okay, so that's the closing stat. And looking at the internal, as you can see, the up-down volume got more negative as the day progressed in the New York Stock Exchange. The up-down ratio closed at minus 1.68, and in the Nasdaq, it also turned negative and closed down at negative minus 1.15, and the Russell 2000 is minus 1.1. And looking at the advanced decline, closed at the New York Stock Exchange with 571 more decliner than advancer, and in the Nasdaq minus 134, so it got 134 more decliner than advancer, so it also closed at negative. And the cumulative tick is also negative for both the New York and the Nasdaq. And as you can see on the ES, we're basically looking for the ES to come down. One of the scenario at the market midday update is to come down and tag the overnight low and possibly come down and test the IB low. Well, it came close to the overnight low, but did not tag it and break through it to come down and test the IB low. There was another scenario that there's a possibility that it could come up to the IB high because of yesterday's pull high that might get tagged, but the odds of that happening was quite slim because of the negative breadth here, the negative internals for the ES. And then on the NQ, there was a little bit of a positive. We're saying that if the AD line, the AD turned positive, then there's a good chance that it might work itself up to test the overnight high and possibly come up and tag the IB high, but it did not because the negative AD line came down. And so you can see that it came down instead, test the overnight low, came back in and chopped around at the value area and then finished right below it. Okay, so the internal kind of gave us some clue what to look at and what to watch for. So let's go and take a look at the individual candlestick daily chart here. You can see that it finished with another spinning top, although today's body is bearish. Yesterday's body is a little bit more bullish, but it's basically looking at this 27.30 high volume no, and like I said, I'm expecting this thing to pull back to somewhere near this 26.75 and then get another push to get up to possibly 2800. Okay, so that's the scenario that I'm watching. If it plays out, great. If it doesn't, go reassess and come up with a different scenario when the time comes. Okay, so looking at the daily profile, we see that the daily profile on the volume profile is fairly balanced, right? It's a Gaussian distribution. Same with the market profile, so they both are pretty balanced. And the the point of control is shift down a little bit. Okay. Same with the the volume profile, pretty much the same on the volume profile near that 2730, right? So the market is a little bit of a neutral area right now, and just kind of waiting to make a move one way or the other. Either it's going to go, if we go back to the daily chart here, either it's going to come up, right? Or it's just going to come down. So looks like it's getting ready to do something, right? Okay, but right now my scenario that I'm watching is for it to come down, but of course I could always be wrong. So but in either case, I'm going to be watching for the coming day, the next day or two, for possible movement in the market here. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber on my YouTube channel, click on the subscribe button and be sure to click on that bell icon so you get notification when I post a new video or do a live video update on my YouTube channel, and help me build up this channel. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your trading, and have a nice evening.